Welcome to Waterworks Park. I'm so excited to be joined here today with my good friend, Sam Carrell, the Executive Director of the Waterworks Park Foundation.
My pleasure to have you here, Cassandra.
Well, Sam, tell us about Waterworks Park. For those who may not know the history or have an overview, there's a lot to learn here.
There is. It's a great park. In fact, it's one of the largest urban parks in the country at 1,500 acres. And the history behind it is it has been a waterworks park from almost the very beginning when in Des Moines' formation as a city. Waterworks was originally a private held company. It later became public, and the park has served the city and actually Central Iowa since really about the Civil War.
Well, and there's so many cool things about the park that folks may not know.
There really is. I mean, it's not just a giant Brita filter system for the waterworks, but also it has a whole lot of different elements that are unique to the park. It's really been, kind of owned by the utility and public because it's a public utility, but unique in the fact that it's not supported by tax dollars. So a lot of the things that you see here have been done either by the utility or by the Park Foundation.
And almost twice the size of Central Park.
Almost twice the size. I think Central Park is a puny 867 acres and we're 1,500 and just, right in the middle of the city.
And lots of events, activities, and different things happen here at Waterworks Park.
Absolutely. We have, we kind of take that philosophy that this is a park first. And so we try to provide daily activities for people to be able to come out and utilize the 1,500 acres from everything from bike trails, equestrian trails, certainly bicycling. This is a hub of several of the major biking points. But then also we provide free cultural events. We allow like the Des Moines Symphony and the ballet and a lot of smaller organizations to come out, do free, share their mission with the community by utilizing the amphitheater and all these wonderful elements that we've added to the park since the foundation's been involved.
So you mentioned being a Brita filter. What is the science behind Waterworks Park?
So there's an infiltration gallery, and if you notice the pillboxes kind of looking items, those are actually entrances down into the infiltration gallery. The gallery is filled up basically by absorption from the riverbed it cleanses the water as it comes through the sand in the riverbed. And then the ponds, or what we call the basins out here, also infiltrate that gallery. And that's the cleanest and the first 20 million gallons of water that the utility uses every day. They don't have to treat it as much, and so it really gets a lot of those nasty things out of the water. So there's a scientific aspect to the park. And then we've added, obviously, a broader kind of community enjoyment aspect to it by having the Lordstown Amphitheater and the Des Moines Beer Garden and just all kinds of things to support people to come in and use the park and really make it a true destination.
Sam, tell me a little bit about the amount of investment it has taken to make all of this happen.
Yeah, it's been about $14 to $15 million of private investment and raised. As I mentioned earlier, there's no tax money coming to support the park. So through private investment by some great people in the community and the work of the foundation, we've been able to establish, obviously, the amphitheater for community events, but we've brought in, and it's really helped, like the Ruin Connector, for instance. That's really what drew the National Ironman event here, and so they've continued to come. We've had Willie Nelson, we've had a lot of very big names, of course, on the stage, from Maren Morris to Willie to Jamie Johnson coming at the end of August. But we also have featured local musicians and our local bands, Brews and Bikes, in the beer garden on that stage. So just a lot of investment and a lot of collaborative works with not just like the Des Moines Music Coalition, but certainly all those civic organizations and some private promoters to do some large events. We're even bringing Knotfest to Des Moines, which will be a huge event for the Slipknot fans, which of course is a local band, but an international following. So
wow.
Ragbri last year, all kinds of fun things come to the park.
Sam, for more information about Waterworks Park, what should people do?
They should definitely come to our website at dsmwaterworkspark.com. It'll have our calendar of events on it, or you can go to our Facebook page, which is just Des Moines Waterworks Park.
Sam, so much to learn here. Thank you for sharing all of that knowledge and information. And it's just always great to see you.
Always good to see you, Cassandra.
Thanks for being here, Sam.